Hi there guys, welcome back to my channel. Crystal here. For those of you that are returning viewers, thank you so much for your continued support and for hanging out with me here during my crazy planner journey. And for those of you who are new, thank you so much for stopping by, for sharing some of your time. I know time is a precious commodity and I truly appreciate that you choose to spend some of it with me. So we're jumping into another one of my 2023 planner setup videos. This is going to be the second one. I've got several planners I'm using this coming year. A couple of them are going to be Frankenplanners. This one in particular is going to be a Frankenplanner. This is going to be for my planning, content creation, social media type tracking. I have been working really hard over this last year trying to determine like what works for me and what doesn't. I started my journey with the Happy Planner end of 2021. So this, I'm like, let's see, I'm filming this video today. So it's just a little over a year that I've been using Happy Planner. Always been a planner, but I did not know anything about the Happy Planner world until 2021, December 2021. So I dove in head first, and here we are a year later, and I'm starting to finally kind of get a groove and figuring out what works for me. I don't think I've found planner peace yet. I'm hoping this next year will bring me to that place where I find exactly what works for me to track all of the different facets of my life and to be able to enjoy decorative planning, because that is just something that brings me a lot of joy, and I find stress relieving. It's therapeutic for me. So without further ado, let's jump in. You can see I have 3 classic size. If you guys have been watching me for a bit, you know that I started out with a bunch of classic sizes when I first started planning with Happy Planner products. Then I jumped into a big size because I love all the room for all the stickers. This year though, I like daily planning a lot, and they did not have a big daily planner this year. So I purchased the daily planner that they did have, classic size. And it's Boho. Got Boho Tropical, I think is what it is. It's got some, it's undated, of course, because it's daily. And it's got some little details that I can cover up if I want to. It's got some color. I think it changes with each tab. Like this is green. Got kind of a taupe brown. We got blue, purple. So I found that I cannot plan every single day daily because I work a full-time job during the day, and I find that I just don't use my daily sheets as much. So I'm going to utilize my daily sheets on the days where I have days off and I'm spending all day doing planner related items or things in my planning room, or when I have a project coming up I'm working on, whether it be for home or planning or my work. So that's what I'm going to use these for. I'm going to add some of these to the monthly classic size. You can see I've already started utilizing this planner. So again, the leopard print, the real fun gold foiling. I'm going to change the discs. I love this cover, so this is the cover I'm going to keep. I know it makes sense to use the 2023, but I really like all the colors on this one. And they're soft and muted. And I'm not going to lie, you guys, the inside cover reminds me of the Spotty Dotty Washi that I'm in love with. So yeah, I really like this cover set. I'm glad that it doesn't have the year on it so I can use it for years to come. I already put my name down on my first page. That's name font from Growing Modestly. I don't believe that she sells these in her shop. I am an affiliate for her, so I got a little sheet with my name on it. It was super sweet of Emily. I went ahead and set some goals for 2023 that are related to my planning life. And then I've kind of mapped out just a little bit on here. I did do one spread. Went ahead and I don't think that I filmed this one. This one was one that I just decorated. So you guys are getting a sneak peek of what my January looks like and the kind of videos and stuff I'm going to do and how I set up my monthly so that I can track what I use when I create content. And then I decided that after the monthly, in between is where I'm going to put in my dashboard. So my dashboard is going to be, this is a 18-month planner from their fall, I think it was summer or fall last year. So I've already taken out everything prior to January 2023. I went ahead and taped the pages together here at the front so that it just starts with January. And this is going to be my content sharing. So I'm using the monthly for creation, scheduling my creation, documenting what I use when I create, ideas for creating, that kind of thing. And then my dashboard is going to be my schedule for when I'm sharing what I've created and help me keep track of where I'm sharing to. And then my dailies I'm going to use on those days that I'm creating content to kind of like help me keep track of what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to Frankenplanning at its best, you guys. It's always fun to try to pull these in together. I know that I want to do, so that's the monthly, and then the dashboard. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Well, we should probably change discs before we get to going too far. So let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and take the covers off of my monthly. And I can't decide. I'm doing expander discs on this because I know I'm combining 3 different layouts. And I just know that it's going to get filled up. Because I take notes on some of my Happy Planner notes. And then I put them into my planner. So I couldn't decide though if I wanted to do this bright pink. Just pull these out so you guys can see them. It's such a fun pink, you guys. Or if I wanted to do this, I think this is like a, I don't think it's lavender. I mean, it kind of looks a little bit lavendery, I guess. I'm just going to tear this box. I'm just going to tear it up. So it kind of looks lavender, but it kind of looks light pink too. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think that's light pink, bright pink. So I couldn't decide. I'm leaning towards the bright pink. I'm not going to lie. I really just feel like it's got more of the vibe I'm going for. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the bright pink. So we'll just go ahead and take our planner covers. And I have found that the easiest way to do this is to hold them together and just slip those discs in. This is the first time I put expander discs on any of my planners. I just knew combining all of those layouts that I was going to need. Lots of room. Lots of room. All right. So I'll move all that off to the side. Now we'll pop this bad boy open. I have a feeling it's going to be fun to put this on expander discs. So then you just take sections off, and you can't take too many off at a time and put too many on at a time. It gets hard to put it on the new rings. I don't know, like 4 or 5 pages at a time. It's a little time consuming, but then once you've got it set up, you got it set up. I always think it's going to take me forever to change discs, but it doesn't. It doesn't take as long as I think it's going to. I always think it's worse than it's going to be. And I'm just going to transition this whole planner over into here, my whole monthly. I've been itching to use the monthly planner. I tried using it last year in a big size for a budget planner. But I find when I budget plan that I don't really like to actually fill out the budget on my videos. I don't really like to share that. So I didn't really stick with that. I use the Dave Ramsey Financial Peace budgeting documents. I've been using those for, I don't know, probably about 7 or 8 years. And they work for me. Like, they really, really work for me. Because we have several sources of income coming in and going out, and it's just easiest for me to track it all that way. Maybe one day I'll find a different system, but for now, that's the one that works the best for me. So that's what I'm gonna keep using. I just don't like to share our financial information, so I find it difficult to make videos about budgeting. Maybe when all of our kids move out and it's just Kenny and I, and my budgeting process is a little simpler, it'll be, maybe then it'll be easier. But until then, I will play around with trying different things. But I imagine I'll ultimately stick with the Dave Ramsey. So I'm getting my monthly in here. I'm struggling. What am I struggling with here? There we go. These are such big rings. I got my mom hooked on the metal rings now. I had to get her some for Christmas this year so that she would have some metal rings of her own. This is so cute. You are golden. You bet I am, baby. You bet I am. Okay, so our monthly is in there. Now, it feels weird to turn it because it's such a big disc set, but we don't have everything in here yet, so it'll get easier to turn when I get it in there. I hope. First time using the big expander discs, so I don't know, maybe it won't get easier. We'll see. All right, so this is my monthly. I'm flipping to the end. I'm thinking I want to keep my currently pages available. And I'm going to need that page. So let's see here. Let's grab January. The dashboard January is sharing, so I don't imagine that I'm going to need the currently pages. I'm going to need the currently pages. So that means if I do this, then I can't put daily pages in here. So I would probably want to do some daily pages at this point. And the daily pages are really just going to be like checklists for me. And it's so great that it's got this like boho theme, because that's kind of what's going on with my monthly. Not really. Yeah, sort of. Yeah, it's got that leopard print. Maybe not boho, but the leopard print. Okay, so one thing at a time, Crystal. Let's go ahead and flip to the end of February. Get in the middle of the pages here. And we'll pull our February dashboard in here. See, that's the thing that's gonna suck, is I'm not using these currently. That's right, I'm gonna cover these currentlies up. Sorry, getting myself distracted. This Frankenplanner, it does it to me every single time, y'all. I get confused when I'm doing this. I just did not want to have 15 gazillion planners on my desk, so I decided I was going to try Frankenplanning again. Because I feel like it'll be easier for me to not be losing track of where my planners are. So I have like separate planners for certain sections of my life with all of the pieces in it that I'm trying to track for that section of my life. We shall see how it goes. I mean, there's always the possibility that it's not going to work. And we just try again, try something different, right? And I probably wouldn't even need these monthlies. I don't want to not use them though. I can always scribble on them. Not scribble, like doodle, jot things on them. Or I could always cover them up with black paper or lined paper or something. So I'll put them in here. And as we go, we will do whatever we need to do. I'm noticing this says the month here, and I might have to change that up a bit. We shall see. We'll play with it. So tell me in the comments, how is your planner set up? Look, I know by the time you guys see these videos, it's going to be either the beginning of the new year. Let's see. It'll be either the 1st or the 2nd, probably. Maybe even the 3rd or 4th. By the time you get to see my setup videos and my planner lineup, we will be well into January. December took me by storm, y'all. It just took me by storm. I got sick, and we had like 3 birthdays, and we have a gender reveal this weekend. I'm filming this the last week in December, and so we have a gender reveal this weekend for my son because he's got a baby due at the end of April. And so it's just been a super busy month. And then, you know, then you add the holidays into that, and whirlwind. But I'm steady trucking along. I told myself, like, we're just going to get done, get after it. We're going to do it. I sat down here the other night and, like, started mapping out what I wanted my planners to look like this next year, and kind of playing around with different things before I jumped on here to film, because I knew that the Frankenplanner was going to get my brain. And then I needed to kind of play around a little bit to see what it was going to look like before I got you guys on here watching me trying to put it all together. I'm glad I put those expander discs on there, you guys, because it's like, it is steady filling up. Steady filling up. I don't know if I'm gonna need that last. Oh, yep, it's got the other side of my dashboard on it, so I'm gonna need it. All right. So this is all that's left of this one. But you guys, this came with metal discs. I got it on sale and it came with metal discs, so I'm so glad, because that's another set of metal discs. And look at this inside cover. Tell me that's not beautiful. Like, it's so pretty. I mean, it's very possible that halfway through the year I will change the cover on this other planner to this one, because this is really pretty. It's really very pretty. These overviews, I feel like I always think I'm going to use them, and I don't, but I'm not going to get rid of them. Like, who am I kidding? I'm not going to kid you, guys. I'm not going to tell you I'm going to get rid of them. I'm going to stick them up here in front of myself over here. I have great ideas to use them for, but I just never use them for it. I should put loose paper in here, maybe. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to leave it on the rings for now, because I might do something with that. Okay, so that's out of the way. Okay, so I figure, see, now look how full this is, because we've got 2 layouts combined in here. It's so pretty. All right, then we've got our dailies. That's a monthly spread that's undated, and I hate to use it, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to save it. So if I look at each month, I'm probably just going to do, let's just do January to start with. I know that I have 2 days off of work in January, so that's 2 whole days where I'm going to need to-do sheets to, like, fill out the things. And then I usually create on Saturdays and Sundays, so that's 3 days for those weeks. So I need So let me just do this. I'm going to skip these first 2 daily sheets because they're part of this calendar. Oh, well, do I want blue? I think we should start with blue. Yeah, let's go back to the beginning. We'll skip the monthly, so we're not going to use those. So this is going to be, we're going to end up taping this. So my monthly notes, and then my sharing for the month in my dashboard. Sharing for the month. Okay. And this is all still January, right? Yeah, this is January. And this is going to start February. I don't want to cover this up. So if I put a daily in here, I would want to tape it to this February. So I can get rid of that February currently because I have this February currently. All right. I don't know how this is going to work, having such big discs on here. Maybe if I do it up here, tape it, and then pull this up and lay it down. That might work better. Okay, let's try that. I'm like, what did I do with my tape? There it is. There it is. So taping these 2 together. I know I'm wasting a whole page, but it's okay. It's 1 page. It is 1 page. Instead of wasting a whole planner, I'm only wasting 1 page. So, because I'm using that 18-month planner, right? I just took out the dates that were outdated. And I will repurpose those later. Someday, guys, I'm going to start a Patreon, and I'm going to create spreads for people. I'm just not gonna, I'm just taking it slow. I'm taking it slow. So someday, and that's why I have all these outdated planners that I'm not like using. So I'm gonna try to line that up like right on that sheet. Do a better job than I did on the front of that other one. It's kind of hard to line them up sometimes. All right, so in January, I've got a daily for Sunday the 1st. And then I've got Monday the 2nd, because I'm off the 2nd, so I'll be planning that day. Then I've got Saturday. I have to flip back to my calendar here. Saturday the 7th. And then I'm going to have Sunday the 8th. And Monday the 9th, because I'm going to try to plan on Monday evenings too. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That's going to be my goal. So that's going to be for that. Let's see. What did I say? I got the 1st, 2nd, 7th, 8th, 9th. And then we've got 14th and 15th. And then we've got 16th and 21st. No, that's not right. See, this is where I get all thrown off. 1st, 2nd, Saturday the 7th, Sunday the 8th, Monday the 9th, Saturday the 14th, Sunday the 15th, Monday the 16th, Saturday the 21st, Sunday the 22nd, Okay, so then we got Monday the 23rd and Saturday the 28th. And we got Sunday the 29th and Monday the 30th. So that is all of January. So let's take a peek at it from the front. All right, so we got January monthly, creation schedule, monthly layout, all the videos that I'm filming and what I'm using and all that. Then we've got the dashboard, which is the calendar for scheduling, sharing my content. And then I've got what I'm actually sharing is going to go in here, and like maybe some challenges and stuff like that. We'll see. That's what I did last time when I did this. Then after our dashboard, we've got the dailies that I can use on the days when I'm spending most of the day planning to help me like keep track. I can jot down ideas, what I'm planning to film that day, and then like maybe what stickers I'm going to use and that kind of stuff. And I may or may not decorate these. We'll see. Sometimes they might be and sometimes they might not be. That's why I'm glad they're kind of decorated a little bit. Okay, so now let's look at February. This is going to be kind of a long video, I feel like. So in February, we have we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have 12 days in February that are for sure going to be content planning days. So let's just go ahead. I think I'm going to flip to a different section now. Let's do a different color. Let's do the green this time. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do my taping thing again. This is going to be a hefty planner, guys. Huh. Hefty, hefty. Oh, I wonder why it does that. Sometimes it like runs long and then it, I don't know, it's like it doesn't stick down to the paper. It wants to like hang out. Maybe I'm not pressing enough because I'm scared. Because I'm scared of pressing too hard. Because I'm scared. Oh, I'm so excited. New year. New planner setup. Like, I always have such high hopes at the beginning of the year. But this year I'm being easier on myself. Like, progress, not perfection. Literally, progress, not perfection. All the way. I am not pushing myself for perfection. Because I kind of got myself a little burnout last year, and I don't want that. I really enjoy planning, and I want to continue to enjoy it. I don't want it to feel like a job. Okay, so February, I should probably have looked at my calendar to find out if I have any days off in February. I don't think there's any of those days that we have off. So, I think I'm just going to set up January and February for the dailies and see how it works. So we've got the 4th in here, Saturday the 4th. So then this is going to be Sunday the 5th, Monday the 6th, Saturday the 11th, Sunday the 12th, Monday the 13th, Saturday the 18th, Sunday the 19th, Monday the 20th, Saturday the 25th, Sunday the 26th, and Monday the 27th. So I'm going to have an extra daily in February. Maybe there'll be an extra day where I get a plan. We'll see. And then that moves us into March. I don't have any days off in March either. I know I don't. So might as well just go ahead. I should have did green in March because of St. Patrick's Day. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, we'll do this taupey color. I'm just going to keep going. Long video. You guys can fast forward to the end if you don't want to join me for the whole thing. I understand. I'd love it if you did, but you don't gotta. So let's get done with March. Okay, get over here. Let's stick this guy in here and go ahead and do our taping business. We have so many things planned this next year too in our personal life that I get a little overwhelmed when I think about it. But I'm also, I'm grateful that we're in a place where we can plan a lot of things in our personal life too. I feel very blessed by that. I'm really gonna work hard this year too. I'm trying to give myself some time to like play with my Cricut. You guys, I got that back in November, end of October, I don't know, end of October, beginning of November, and I think I've used it one time. But to be fair, the holidays, you know, there was the holidays, and then I was sick in October and in December. I had a rough time this last year with illness. I'm praying. I did not do a good job lining that one up. It's okay. This year I am praying hard. Health and wellness over our entire family. Health and wellness. All right. So this is our, let's see, Saturday the 4th. There we go. And then we've got Sunday the 5th, Monday the 6th. Saturday the 11th, Sunday the 12th, Monday the 13th, Saturday the 18th, Sunday the 19th, Monday the 20th, Saturday the 25th, oh, I'm gonna have to look at that again. I stopped right in the middle of it. Doggone it, Crystal. Okay, so 4th, then we got 5th, 6th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 25th, 26th, 27th, and an extra day. Okay. Okay, January, February, March. We should shift to a different color now. Moving into April. We'll do blues. Now in April, I'm sure that I have some time off, but I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna stop there actually. I'm just gonna stop there because I don't know. I'll put this up off to the side so when I need it I can pull extras out of it. So let's do a flip through of, oh, I bent my cover. Let's do a flip through of 1 month. So here is January. Got a currently page, trust in the magic of wild ideas. Content creation, schedule, and then ideas, goals for content creation, content creation tracking. So what I'm using for those spreads, when I'm filming, editing, got the description, the photo, and the upload done. Notes. Then we move into content sharing schedule in my dashboard. I can document where I'm sharing it to, all that. And then we move into our dailies for January, and that's just going to be those content creation days. I'll be able to map out which videos, I'll list them out on here, and then what supplies, what sticker books I want to use, or like ideas I have for those spreads. The goal is to try to start planning my content creation ahead of time. So we shall see how that goes. So we've got our dailies up through the end of January. We've got a sheet notes for how January went. And then we can start with our February. This is going to be content creation schedule. This is what that monthly looks like without any decoration on it. And then we're going to move from that into the content sharing schedule. And then from the content sharing, we're going to go into the dashboard, which is where I'm going to document what's being shared on what days and where I shared it to. And then we're going to move into the daily for February. And that's going to be where I have my little running to-do list for the days that I'm actually creating content. So there you have it, guys. My Frankenplanner for my content creation and sharing for my Connect.create.reflect YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'm really excited about these expander discs. They're so cute. I'm going to say ciao for now, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm certain there will be another video for setting up another planner for my 2023 lineup. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you soon.